iOS 17 is an awesome version of software, and I'm so happy that you've installed it, hopefully when it's officially out. But I wanted to show you some of my favorite customizations you should probably consider within iOS 17. Now, the first thing we're going to take a look at is one of these standout features within iOS 17, which is Standby. So all iPhones that are currently supported on iOS 17 support this feature. So a few things, just go ahead and toggle on at least the standby option up top. You can toggle these on if you want to or not, but just make sure standby is enabled. Now plug your iPhone in, make sure auto lock is not enabled, which is this thing right here, and then go and turn off your iPhone and put it in landscape mode. Now it's going to take a little bit of time for it to register that it is in landscape mode. Sometimes you have to, there we go, I don't know why I just clicked it off. But I'm going to turn my display off one more time, and I'm going to get into my standby mode. Now you can see in standby mode, there's a few things. So for one, I probably shouldn't have done that. So within standby mode, there's a few different things going on. So for one, you can basically see that we have two displays. We have this one right here. The very first thing I recommend doing is swiping through and changing these specific options if you want to change them out. So standby mode is really cool. You can also swipe to the side if you want to kind of change the layout of it. So you can also change that if you want to. There's a few different ones you can choose from. So you can change out the layout of the clock, which is really awesome. That in and of itself is a really cool thing. You can change, even if you swipe up, you can change the clock, the way the clock looks. So this is more like an alarm clock kind of thing. And you can change them out to whichever way you want to, which is really cool. So there's lots of different options there. You can also see that with these photos, you can also tap on them if you want. If you just want to I would not recommend doing this one though. If it's late at night, you probably don't want to see photos, whatever. But these two is probably the more popular ones. You can go ahead and see exactly what's going on. You can change out the time. You can change out so many different things. And those are probably some of the more, you probably don't want to look at this one, but these are some of the more awesome, customizations I would probably recommend doing within iOS 17. Now, if you want to unlock your phone, you just click the power button. You can click it again and you can power it back on if you just swipe it to the side. Now, another cool thing with our iPhones on iOS 17, which stems from the previous versions of software, is basically with, you guessed it, our lock screen. So our lock screen, we still have tons and tons of things we can customize. So first of all, hold down on the lock screen like this. And what you're going to want to do is you want to go and click on Customize. Now you can choose whether you want to customize your home screen or your lock screen. In this case, we'll just choose our home screen. And what we can do is we can basically choose, first of all, we can change out the style. If we want black and white, we want whatever this is. In this case, we'll just choose normal because the wallpaper is already pretty sick. But what you can do is you can tap on this little widget panel that's below the time. What you can do is you can bring in different widgets that are basically there. So basically, if I want to, I can go ahead and find a different widget that I have available. And what I can do is I can go ahead and add them. You all basically know this by now. So you can choose whichever specific, widget you want to add. And now within iOS 17, I think there are a few more widgets that you can choose from. So that is something that's actually really cool. And a lot of applications have also brought in their own widgets now. So there's a lot more customizing that you can do in that standpoint as well, which again, that in and of itself is a really, really cool thing. Now, another cool thing within iOS 17 is the ability of changing our wallpapers, which we've already had before. But if you want to change your wallpaper, it's another big thing. You can make your way over to your settings application. I don't know why my brightness is being so weird. You can change your way over to your settings application. And what you can do here is you can go ahead and make your way over to your wallpaper panel. So find wallpapers, which is right over here. And what you're going to want to do is you want to go and choose the specific wallpaper or click customize on the wallpaper that you want to go ahead and choose. So you can always add a new wallpaper. I have a few wallpapers that I can choose from. So in this case, we'll just add a new wallpaper. So swipe to the side, add new wallpaper. Now this panel allows us to go ahead and add a ton of different wallpapers that we want to. So you can choose any of the new wallpapers that you have available here. I don't think there's anything crazy going on that is in here that wasn't already on iOS 17 or iOS 16. But you can kind of see that there's a lot of collections of different wallpapers available. You have a lot of colors you can choose from down here too. Or you can also choose some of these new Pride ones, which are honestly pretty cool as well. So once you choose the wallpaper, or what you can do is you can also choose your photos right here. So you can just go ahead and click on photos and you can find a photo that you want to go ahead and just bring in. So if there's a specific photo that stands out to you that you'd rather just bring into your specific, wallpaper, you can go and bring that in just like I've done it with this one. And what I can do is I can go and set it as my wallpaper like before. I can change whatever I want to. It's just like the lock screen that we had before. And you can go and customize that a little further, whichever way you want to. So that's another cool thing. And those are probably some of the 3 customizations I'd probably recommend doing on your iOS 17 device. The other ones I've already talked about a lot, like changing your app icons and different things like that. But those are some of the ones that are kind of newer, at least with iOS 16 and iOS 17. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.